Alright, welcome. We are back, people. We are back. I don't know when the last video was recorded, but we did this. It looks way better. Also, I'm trying to do this video in the shaders. I kind of fixed it so it doesn't look that dark. Hello, fly. Get out of here. Not a lot has been done. Well, there has, but it hasn't been done in this world. But let's get to the point. Pretty much, I get some off-screen grinding. Oh my god, the flies. Get out of here. Are they attracted to the cow? Did some off-screen building. So I know what I'm gonna do for the lower floor, and I know what I'm gonna do over yonder. I know what I'm gonna do for the outside of this. Look at them burn. I know what I'm going to do for the outside of this enclosure, and I don't know what I'm gonna do for the inside. I know what I'm gonna do for that, and I know what I'm gonna do for down there, that little building right there. And that will actually conclude all the buildings in regards to, like, if you look at the big map. Whoa, leak. Oh crap! What the? This is below our base. There you go. Back to the main. So I have an idea for all this. I have an idea for all this. I have an idea for all this. Will we tackle this in this episode? I'm not sure. I have done 3-hour episodes in the past, and everything's already light matica. Oops, spoilers. But there's that. I did go fossil grinding. So with my Silk Touch pick, wherever that is, right here, and got all these fossils, so we can mine them in person. So these are deep slate, which if you don't know, deep slate will get you these gray ones, the shale fossils, which pretty much has it to where I believe it's only like early Jurassic creatures. Paleontology 3. Actually, you know what? Can I use? I know we're getting mad distracted already, but whatever. Do we actually have a fortune book? Protecting loyalty. Nope. Let's teleport. Blink. We have not teleported. Do we have a book in here? Oh, there's fortune 2. I guess we'll take that. And since we're here, actually, nah, it's whatever. Back home. Boink. Let the game load. This is the sucky part about the shaders. I guess we can lower. Actually, no, we'll keep it at 20. We'll just let it suffer and load up everything. So yeah, now we have Fortune 2, which I mean is now Fortune 5000. But and we have Paleontology, which if you can read. So let's see. Also, it's going to be immediately shoved into my inventory, which, from what I am seeing, is doing that exact thing. So, we now have 20 shale fossils. Some of these extras, which we also mined some of these, so these guys will go into our total count. We got some of this. I think we got a bone. Alright. Now we have these guys, which we have a bunch of. While I'm doing this, I guess I could just explain a few things. When I really explain anything, just speak my mind. How was your day? I right now have a headache, but I've already taken my medicine. I'm also switching over to the night schedule. So I have pretty much, well, I woke up around, I'm just gonna say 11:59 a.m. Actually, I think I woke up at 11:30 a.m. And then right now I'm recording this at 7. Technically, I should have been just sleeping till right now. But I'm trying to ease myself in since today is Friday. So let me just start mining away. Oop! And that's what I was really hoping for too. We got a scarab gem. That's good. Because we have diamond utensils, which technically I would have to watch my own small skit. I think scarab is the exact same as netherite, just it's way easier to get. So there's no use of going for netherite. Unless is there scarab armor? There's no scarab armor. Perfect. We can go for, what's a jiggy? Netherite armor. If we ever do. We really don't. I mean, we have these. So. Which have the golden legendary. But either way, I have until like 6 in the morning to stay up, so I'm probably going to record and edit a bunch of videos today. And hopefully this headache goes away. Bars. Actually, does it tell us how we can make it? Smithing table. Perfect. Do we have one in here? I think we have one downstairs. Do we? Also, I really need to figure out. Alright. Gotta fix a little issue because my ears were dying and I have a headache. Yeah, we need to look for a smithing table. Which... Whoa, it's cooking. Oh, actually. I also... Well... Turns out, I was looking at some of the old videos that I did on this world. There were some mods that I had, which, I mean, we can simply just go to the backspace. I had Macaw's stuff installed, but there was an issue where I updated the full game when some of the mods weren't up to date, so they weren't working with each other. So, I reinstalled the mods. I believe they're still the same on the downloaded pack. I also added these, which you might know from, what's it called? The Echoes of the Void. Because, some of them are really good. And also I can put my book bag on my back. So if I go in first, third person, you can see it on my back. And it just saves up a slot. But, yeah, let me figure out how to make a smithing table. Simple, and I believe we actually have 2 iron in our... Oh, nope, we only have 1. We'll leave that there anyway. And we'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And yoink. Ta-da. And we have enough intelligence. I guess we can show that right here. And... Boom. Oh, I forgot. Let me turn this off. Oh, look at it. Let me turn off the HUD. We have a scarab pickaxe, which is probably very overkill now that I realize, because this thing's gonna mine blocks instantaneously. But with that out the way, we can start shoving all these weird bones into these. And see if we get anything legit. You will have all these. Then shove those in there. Bones. We have a bunch of bones, which we can go turn into the homeboy. Let's go do that. Let's go do that. Mr. Vic. Mr. Vic! Where did you go? Hold on, let me check something. No, we're still good. Mr. Vic! Mr. Vic, come back! I bet you got killed by a baby zombie. No, Mr. Vic. That was fast. Hey, that kind of sucks. We definitely need to light up the place. That sucks. Well, there goes that. I know, Mr. Vic is dead. Don't worry, that won't happen to you, I swear. Well, rip Mr. Vic. We're not doing a funeral for him. He will simply just be replaced. Whoa, Dine. Whoa, Dine. That one's empty, so we can shove that in there and get that started. You shove there and get that started. Actually, you know what? Shove that in there. We should get a lot of fossils. Start shoving these in here. A bunch of Smilodon. Actually, can I put you at the top? I think that's how that works. Bunch of jazz. We also have the amber block, which I really don't know what I'm gonna do with. So, I mean, we can make amber with it, obviously. But its value. Those are like super duper ooper rare. You. What do we have? We have Packies. We have 3 Liplordabalons. We have a Notice, Dilophosaurus, Dimorphodons times 2, Dryo, Therizinosaurus, Diplodocus, Deinonychus, Stegosaurus, Synsatosaurus, or Taco, Confuciornis, big word, Parasaurolophus, or Paralophus, Brachystachysaurus, to be honest with you, don't know. You're not famous enough. Allosaurus, Ornitholestes? Which I feel like is not the right way. Pachycephalosaurus, which we might be doing. Gallimimus and Inky. Then obviously we have Nautilus and Starsian. Which I just realized, something popped in my head in regards to the build. I know we're like basically 10 minutes in this episode. Nothing's really occurred, but it is what it is. Oh, we have a bunch of amber. Oh, I think it's because it's from this. Yoink. I forgot we have this. I guess we could show this in here. Yoink. Cook. What? Ooh. We ran out of... What's it called? Is coal needed for... And we're just gonna grab. That was my beans. My beans. This whole time I thought it was cooking up stuff. Look at all that iron. My beans. Organize. Gotta eat that. Continue on this way. What were we doing again? Looking at this. We also need to start doing some of these plants, which is why I'm going ham on these. Where are the plants? I think I'm gonna move these into this one, and you will be the plants, and Fern, you will be the example, because we definitely need to do way more of these. Which once we get the one, we can get them all. Which actually, you know what? Big brain, big brain. We got goop. Ooh, we have 4. And we can make way more. Ooh, bars. Hopefully it doesn't fail on us. Yoink. And we're cooking things up here, folks. All our DNA, isn't that right, Mr. Cow? He's witnessing God's creations. You. More plants. Oopsie daisies. Allosaurus, another Theory. Dilophosaurus, I think that's... Oh, that's a Velociraptor. Shove you in there. Actually, we can shove this in there. Shove this over to yonder. So we're collecting some. I mean, at this point, I might have all the dinosaurs, or getting close to all the dinosaurish, or the yellow ones. I don't know how many of these guys are, and I don't know how many of these guys there are. And I know, oh well, I know I'm missing a bunch, and I know I'm missing a bunch over here, so. But I believe the blue ones come from... Oop, that's a mess up. Specific fossils. So, another brachy. I was initially thinking, for this enclosure, that we were just gonna make it a little bit bigger, but we're gonna keep it as is. So, look at him watching them all murder die. I didn't realize that Thomas can simply just jump up here, and then walk away, which they haven't done yet. So, I guess that's good. Another brachy stanky, which I think it was the one from earlier I never picked up. Whoa, tough. Shove that in there. All the shell fossils start giving us everything. Yoink. Ooh, bone meal and sand. Go remove that. Well, while that's going, I guess we can start on this. Which, Where is it? Yoink. Well, you know what, Hank? I was about to air you out, but I'm not gonna do that. I forgot we named you. Alright. Well, we had to destroy all this. So. Another building episode, I know. What? A building episode? But I'm watching a Minecraft series. No! Instant transmission. No! Well, that sucks. Well, that's one down. I think beforehand it was like if one broke near each other, they all start breaking. So I hope that doesn't happen. But no, we should be fine. Those are good. Sadly, the ones before it has perished. Destroy all these beds. This thing is instant. Poof, poof. What the? Why was that so fast? So, I guess I got to fill in words. Fill in words here, people. Where is... We'll just shove this outside. Because I don't believe I messed with anything over here. Alright. Whoever built this was... Stop! But, pretty much, I realized that this room is just going to be for the villagers. Now, the goal was to have them walk up stairs and so they can mess with all the stuff up there. But, the issue, as you can tell already, there's no villagers because they keep dying. So, this will be their home abode that only I can get to. And I will be using the elevators, which, whoa, was this door always here? I think since I installed the mod and it was always here last time, it stayed. Oh, there you go. Which means that the door downstairs, where the Dimension-Dons are, is probably there. So that's what we got going. Which I've already built out that homeroom, which technically I can show you now. But I would have to build out here real quick. I think that's good. Also, why is this instant, but this is not? That's super weird. Alright, we need a stick. And if we press M, and we do load schematics. Wah! So these are spoilers. We have the... Well, I mean, actually, no, these are not really spoilers. I already explained. What I was gonna do. We'll go to villagers. Load schematic. Okay, that's cool. We'll do Alt. Whoa. Even the villagers are there. Alright. Just so I can get the scale of everything. Huh. Oop, the locals. They're not so friendly. But we don't care. They might want to see the... Actually, you know what? And we'll just drink milk later. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the butt. We'll dig up here. And we'll move it. Wink. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Easy peasy. Do we have a bucket? I do. Let me just go find a random cow because I really don't trust. I'm gonna go home and it's gonna be like bah, 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 and I'm not trying to do a raid. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's pretty much accurate. Whoa, Mr. Hank. Where are these cows? Are they non-existent? They have to be a cow somewhere. You know what? I'm just gonna risk it. We don't even have any villagers, so other than the homeboy over yonder. But yeah, so that's the plan. We'll shut that right there for the time being. Yoink. I didn't realize that it put the villagers here. They look really weird. Is there a way I could turn that off? Manage config. Visuals, nope. Colors, nope. I'm pretty sure there is a way. I probably had to turn it off in the setting. It's whatever. Whoa! Which Hank is real? It's obviously this one. Which? My only issue with this mod is that, let's say I want to build it, like I can't see, well I mean obviously the red is what's wrong, but it's just really hard. So, let's change it. We'll go to, that's not it. Go to area editor. Analyze the area. I guess this is what we all need. We're missing one dirt. Alright, I'm being so distracted. Load semantic, nope. Semantics menu. Nope. Nothing, nope. Render layers, there we go. Where is it? Dang, bro. Okay. Alright, we're gonna use this as the base. So, destroy all this. Destroy all that. So that's the point. We're destroying it all. We're giving it a brand new coat of paint. I don't know if I'm going to edit this all down. That would be 2 videos in a row, which, I mean, technically I don't have really an issue with that. And I guess that's more editing for me in the long run. But I guess we could just talk about a few things. Obviously, how was your day? I'm pretty sure I already asked that question. But just in case you didn't answer me, I hope you're doing fine. I know I'm not, I guess my voice right now, which I can tell on my own, is not that energetic. But like I said, I have a headache. Which you could reasonably say, why are you playing the game if you have a headache? I have nothing else to do. I've spent all that time building these schematics. So I kind of have nothing to do at the moment. And I do want to continue building on this world, and I can only do that if I'm recording. So, I think, yeah, this far we go. Maybe go this way. I'm kind of glad that I am, because the reason why, well, there's a lot of reasons why I stopped uploading initially. I mean, I don't want to say it's the main reason, but it did contribute to it. Was the fact that the thumbnails were kind of off. Now, I think I've already explained it, which is no blame to her. My sister was the one doing the thumbnails. And beforehand, I would literally just like record a video and then like release it. Barely edited, because I mean, I really didn't need to edit them, and that's kind of the whole goal of the series, is no crazy editing. I know some of the videos have editing in them. I wouldn't say it's crazy where it's like we need to build, you know, I might show an example on screen right now. We're like, we need these blocks, and then like it shows a number and all that stuff. Also, those are well, those are the cows, which are downstairs below us, making all that noise. But you know, beforehand I would just crank them out. Don't really need to edit them, because I just want to have it as a milestone history. I guess with the fact that I already kind of in end game gear. Okay, I had to lower that guy. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can just turn it off. Okay. Yeah, I would just crank them out because the goal is to see how long the series can go. Obviously, they'll be updating and adding new creatures. And just like any other video, I will just come back and, you know, add my 2 cents. Oh my goodness. Wait, Hank, I didn't mean it. Wait, Hank, don't do this. Doug. Oh. What a horrible spot to be in. And I'm talking about a perfect hole, what the? And I'm not saying a perfect hole isn't a good thing, like a bad thing. Mr. Hank, don't be mad at me. Are you still mad at me? You are, please. Chill. Huh. Mr. Hank, I will lay you out. Chill. Chill, chill. Will he relax? Chicken? Nope, he doesn't like chicken. You're not a... Are you a vegetarian? I don't think I have anything veggie on me. Hank, I will murder you. Chill out. You know what, Tank? You know the thing about iron golems? They can be replaced. He'll come back later. Anywho, that was also the game's fault. It was not my fault. I'm not a murderer. You're the murderer. Actually, does he? Let me start blocking. Ooh, see, I was about to cuss, and I was gonna have to edit that out. Start blocking Jazz off. Teleport. I was really interrupted by the murder that I had to do. I didn't want to do it. He made me. Yeah, that's pretty much why I stopped. Another thing was, as I was explaining in the returning video, the one recently, I just didn't know how to continue the building. I guess out of nowhere now, it's like I just locked in regards to knowing what to build and what to continue. And I'm kind of glad that I am finishing everything, because this is everything, by the way. And what I mean by it is everything, I mean, you know, the what's a chicky. Hopefully I can edit it out. What I mean by everything is this room, the room below it, the wool entrance, and then the Triceratops enclosure. Like, that's pretty much all the stuff that I have to finish up, and then we can start expanding. Yes, this is new. Actually, I have to finish this area too. So technically, we still have this still, but that'd be everything major done and over with. Pretty much finished there. I'm just gonna put these in here for the time being. But and it'll allow me to do, you know, a lot more in regards to everything. Then we can start expanding, maybe new enclosures, and perhaps I'll finish those enclosures or finish the buildings before starting new things. But you know, I might feel inspired to do something different. We haven't even dealt with the water creatures, so, and I mean, look. I mean, we can expand out this way. We can expand out that way. We can expand inside the mountain. I already have an idea for the Jurassic creatures, or the bugs, which I think I've literally used in every single version. Actually, I used it in episodes prior to this one, which I think are privated, on the channel. You can't watch those anymore. OGs will remember. But, well, actually, they still might be on the channel. I don't know. Either way, the giant log is going to be where the Jurassic creatures are. I don't believe Herrerasaurus is in this, but I might be wrong. But the Jurassic creatures will be in the giant log. It just fits for me because I feel like, oh, like these are bugs. It's kind of like zoos when you go into like a tunnel room and they have like, let's say the enclosure is like, it's only this big. Like this is the glass window and you're looking into like a small terrarium. Like that's how I imagine some of these bugs. And there was like an issue in like the 1.12 version where they would like fly through blocks. So if there was multiple layer blocks, they wouldn't fly through it. So, but while we're getting sidetracked, I will destroy all this and pretty much get everything situated. Yeah. Actually, I think I need to make it. What's it called over there? I'm gonna keep falling. It's gonna piss me off. Let's make a new checkpoint for villagers. Save and off so we don't see it. Alright. Let's keep going. Why is this wrong? Oh, these are what's it called? I remember now. Perfect. We're seeing the outline, people. We're seeing the vision. Do we have any of those blocks on us? We have these. I guess we can jump over here. Yoink. And perfect. Delete that. But yeah. Jurassic World Evolution 3's gameplay stuff came out today. And it looks interesting. Will I be doing content on it? Probably not. And I know, I mean, I was about to say I know. Well, actually, no. You have to picture in your mind when you're being a little tuber, which is a small YouTuber. I have to shove in my mind that I actually am announcing out to a bunch of people. And what I mean, see, look, I was about to combine two words. I do apologize, people. What I mean by that is I have to pretend like I am talking to a bunch of people. Now, one of my videos I think has 1,000 people watching it, and I believe it's like the beginning series of this. So people do watch. Now it has obviously declined, which I'm probably gonna show up here, but it's just natural with a lot of things. Plus the fact that I only have a few people subscribe to me, which I'm not blaming anybody. Thank you for subscribing. But I'm just saying, like, just what it is. You know, and probably a majority of these views. Well, actually, no, I don't know what I'm saying. I keep saying probably, like it's not what it is. These views are people randomly pressing on the video. Now, I don't know how it works in the sense of, like, is somebody just pressing on the video counting as, like a view? Or is it like 5 minutes into the video is counting as a view? So, you know, there might be multiple factors, which I could probably look up, but in reality, we can all say it with me. Sounds like extra steps. Because, in retrospect, I don't care. Unlike how many people that watch me. And that's not saying I don't care about you guys. It's saying, it's giving, I'm saying that the numbers right now don't matter to me. Because I'm just doing this for the fun. For the love of the game! I want the series to be a little time stone which I'm basically saying I want it to be a, I forgot what they call it. Time stone? Why did I say time stone? You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna dwell on it now because I don't remember the name of it. Oh, time capsule. There we go. I knew it was time related something. Spooky. Why is it being spooky? What is this here for? I think it's just filler block. Dude, I'm not even in a cave. Oh my lord. You you might be fighting demons in the cave. That's how the game's making it seem like. Oh. I fell down, I swear. Teleport. But yeah, it was a time capsule of just me talking to myself. Because I do go back, well, I say I do. I've only done it the one time. But I did go back and watch my original series, which was funny. Which also, I think there's a clip of that series on my Instagram of Larry the Trike trying to do expert moves and super slide himself. Which real ones know what that is. So why do I feel like, you know what, whatever. We're just gonna leave it like that. It says it's not supposed to be there. We're not gonna put it there. These are cracked. No one cares. Yoink. Then what? Pick you up. But back to what I was saying. To me, the views don't matter. Now, obviously, I'm grateful for the views. Thank you for everybody. Because the more people that watch this, the more people they're like, oh, I want to watch his stuff, and then they proceed to continue to watch. And I have recently, I guess I say recently as in literally today, been dabbling back into watching people's series on this, mainly just to get to see, like, saying competition sounds, you know what, we're gonna be that community. I'm gonna be that community. We spread positivity, but when it comes to our parks, it's all hate. I'm just playing. Which I should probably watch the Best Slot Slayers again. I've been stopping on that, which he also has been slowing down on, but respectfully I can understand. You know, the fossils and archaeology community is probably very small. And you know what, it'd be really funny if XQC did a fossil and archaeology series, because I think that would give this whole thing a resurgence. I probably just teleported. I don't know why I walked all the way up here. But he's probably never gonna do that. Anywho, but yeah, I was watching some of the stuff, and some of these dinosaur mods that I've seen, if I were to rank dinosaur mods, I know I'm not building, and I should probably be building. This is on top, obviously fossils and archaeology all day, but excuse me, there's another mod which I don't know if they're still doing, which it has so many dinosaurs in it, and they go from the Triassic, the Jurassic to the Cretaceous, and they're more simplified in, like, they look more Minecraft. If I can remember the mod name, I'll show it right here. I probably won't show it up right here. I kind of skim through videos when I'm editing. But yeah, that one looks really good, and half of me is thinking if it is compatible with this mod. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I don't like blending in. That's like getting the same Godzilla figure from a different company. I already had this one. Why would I get the next one? Anyway, we're getting distracted. I guess we can go up to next layer. Next layer. Moink. Ta-da. I guess I'll just rabble on. I really don't care how long this video is. We have to put this villager in here. Plop. But what was I saying again? Oh yeah, I was watching people's videos, and I would say, not to toot my own horn. Actually, no, they do way worse. I'm not gonna name names. Not because I know they're gonna they'll find me. It's more like I respectfully I don't know their names. But I feel like was gonna say our park. You know what is our park, guys? We built the park. Why is this here? Oh, it's like actually here. I was like, I don't remember putting that there. Destroy the propaganda. Freak out. I definitely get puzzled a lot. Some of the parks look... Well, actually, I've only watched one person so far. And that's why I think in the first episode, which I don't really remember, this is why I specifically chose this place, because there's so much expandability. I'm assuming I will do really big enclosures, but I mean, this forest is good. There's a bunch of water right here. There's water over here. We can go in the mountain. The ideal situation, which if we go over here, would have been like if there was like a snow biome right here. Like that would have been perfect. Then we can go to like the mammoths and all that stuff over here. But you know, we can make artificial ones, which I mean that will probably take a freak ton of time. But you know, I got time. I got time. So we're back home. Make the instant transmission noise. Collect some of this glass. I don't know why I'm making more connected glass when I can simply just get the connected glass into the chest, but I don't make the rules here, people. My brain does. Yoink yoink. But you can see the vision here. This is literally just a living quarters for the villagers. So I'll probably get a mending villager, and at that point that's probably the only crazy villager I'll get. I did meet Dave in the mines, and I traded a bunch of stone, 32 cobblestone for some emeralds. So we got that going for us. So that's splendid, that's splendid. You turn you guys into yonder spears, which doesn't make any sense, but you know, in this series, I was about to say this series, I guess in these episodes you'll be learning new words. Also, I know these aren't the blocks that's supposed to be here, but we'll replace those later when it's bigger, better and stronger. I know we have more for these guys. I don't know why I'm singing in the rain. Literally. Spooky, Mr. Villager. You're not even here. Whoa. Spooky. Well, like I said, we were gonna run with the shaders. I don't remember turning off the shaders. I think it's when I was messing with the settings. It's raining outside. It's all nice. Well, I say nice. It started booming. I think it's raining in real life. How much time we got? 48 minutes? Yeah! Oh my lord! We're back. I don't know if that edited that out. Oh, Jazz. I just realized. That's probably what happened when I was in the other world. I was like... Well, that sucks. Wait a minute. Oh, the shaders don't work with the... What the... The shaders don't work with the... With the... Reload. Okay. Actually, hold up. Let me try some. Spam. Config. No. Oh my gosh. Kinetics. No. Reload. There we go. Okay. Yo, these are bright. That's probably what happened. So I ended up downloading because you can download schematics. I ended up downloading custom tree schematics. Oh, these are dark oak wood. Got a bunch of spruce logs. Do we have any dark oak? Let's find out. We do. Teleport back to the base. To the villagers. What? Oh wait, never mind. I remember now. It looks like this because well, one, it's using these fancy ones, which I don't know why I keep doing that in the creative. Try this. Wait a minute. I'm getting so distracted. We'll just build these up because I know they go up by 3 later. I forgot what I was saying. I am so sorry, people. You come to me for coherent listening, you went to the wrong guy. Dang, what was I saying? I got so distracted. We'll go back to the video stuff. Yeah, I specifically chose this place for this exact reason, in the sense of to expand. No domain. I think this is stripped oak. Where even is that? You know what? Whatever. And then these are the regular. There we go. Yoink, 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 yoink. Honey. Now what do we? Oh, I forgot we still have the dudes upstairs. And it sounds like there's somebody below us, which I think there is. So let's go down and say hi. Oh, they're on the outside. Hiya! Where thy be thy? Kill. Stop making noise. Back upstairs. We're getting distracted. Lock it. Yeah, so we specifically chose this place for an exact reason. To expand out and diversify. Because I think a thing I've seen in a lot of people's videos, which, mind you, I'm like Mr. Beast in this jazz, and what I mean by that is the fact that I've studied this mod. I'm probably more invested in these guys into this mod than the other people are into their own mod. Oop. What is this hole here for? Actually, why is this hole here? This is dumb. Because I've been following fossil archaeology since I was born, aka when I was a little whippersnapper. Actually, I think I grew up with fossils and archaeology. I'm keeping it bean with you guys. But obviously, after playing Minecraft for a long time, we'll shove these in here, so then we can grab this. So I already have my expertise of both playing Minecraft and the knowledge of this mod to build the ideal park, which I feel like we're getting to that point. Because eventually, like I said, it will literally just expand out and it'll just be like, oh, this is covered, oh, this is over here. I think in order to keep things spiced up, which I'm glad I'm realizing this now, some pathways will be in between some trees that I will make. So it's not all just a grid system. And it looks way better on the I think it will look way better on the minimap. So that's something I have to remember. But then that means I have to make custom trees, which sounds like it's gonna suck. But I digress. Big word, big word. Not a lot of words I use that are really that big. But that one, that one's pretty big. We'll shove you in here. I guess we can do this because I'm assuming it's exactly what it is. Yep. This will be the water column that goes up. Oop, wrong thing. What? Is there not a block right here? Okay, no. It's just the water. We'll shove this right there. This right here. Perfect. So, this will be the elevator up and this will be the elevator down. So, we just need that water. And there we go. So that will give us access to removing this top part stairs. And allowing these nerds to live in harmony. Oh, it's a thinking cable. Am I missing any blocks? I guess these guys over here. These are also dark oak wood, which we have the logs that we need to keep. Spruce. Spruce. Teleport back to the base. Where is you guys? Teleport back to the village. And build our stairs. I really have nothing else to talk about other than what I am doing. I guess I can. Well, no, I was gonna say edit it out. The whole point of this is to show what I'm doing. So this might be a long episode for you guys. Which I will have to remember to edit out stuff in the beginning. But other than that, everything, it will be a long episode. Yo, that is like mad brag. Of building. Now, since no one comments under my videos, I really can't tell if you guys liked the last video. Or the way I did that little editing style of me building this. I guess in this episode, it'll show you like exactly what I'm doing. Which, like I said, is nothing fancy. I'm literally just filling in the blank in regards to the build that I've already done in creative. Which technically I can show that off to give you a grand scheme of everything. Do we have stairs? We have to have stairs. Regular stairs. B stairs. I don't know. Half of me was thinking about releasing a video. That was it. What kind of... some cheap stairs. Half of me was thinking about releasing a video of me building, but it would just simply just be music. I think in the beginning I'd explain like, hey, you know, this is what I'm doing. This is just gonna be the video of me doing this. Have this in the background. Maybe add some rain sound effects or some fancy. That'd be a cool idea. Why is it like that? It's whatever. It's close enough. And for the time being, we're just gonna do this too. We'll fill that in. I think that is all. Do we have any calcite? We do. I know that these goes further down now, so which I'm assuming that goes further up. We have everything up, so now we can go to the next floor. Ba-da-da-da. Wow. Let's do all the glass, which now it actually shows through the glass, which is witty weird. That is witty weird. Deep slate. An actual dark block. You. Where's yonder? There's yonder. You, yonder, you, yonder, you. Yonder, you, yonder, you. You, yonder. Let me try to think of things to talk about. It's funny because I can yap all day to my friends. But I can't yap right now. What is it to talk about? The political state of this world? That'd be too dire and too sad. It's such a sad thing. Also, why did I say it like that? Also, if it's not already known, I live in America. Which that's all I need to say politically. We're not a political show. To be honest, we're here to escape all that stuff. So nobody in the comments ask me my political stance, because Hank will get it, even though Hank is already dead. But that's why Hank got it, because he asked me for my political views. Evolution 3. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do... I know I was talking about this earlier, but I'm pretty sure I probably got distracted. I'm probably not gonna do a recording on it. If anything, I'll do a speed builds. But I kind of want that to be my relaxing game. What are we missing? We're gonna be missing people. I guess another game that's coming out, Battlefield, but I don't think anyone wants to watch that. On my channel, at least. You know, they came here to watch Dinosaurs and spooky Minecraft horror stuff, which I haven't recorded another episode for. Which, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of getting bored of that series. The thought process was there. You know, it's a little scary. And like, basically every episode I'm dealing with something new. Which is good. The lame factor just comes to the point where I've already seen everything already. Also in that video, I guess I got too close to the what are they called? Their weeping angel, and he teleported my freaking pickaxe away. He was probably on the ground somewhere. But how was I supposed to know that? So, but luckily I don't know if it was said in that video, but there was a glitch where Woody like put his fungus on the he put the fungus on the enchantment table. There we go. I was struggling to say enchantment table. That guy's floating. Which had the diamond pickaxe and lapis on it. So I kept kicking it off, but it was still in there. So it kept duping the diamond pick, which I think in that little recording I did keep it in, but it was like time lapsed. I just like tried to get like a really good pickaxe, which I think I only got to purple. Which I think is really weird. I don't know why. It only got to purple. I'm assuming these go up by 2. Yoink. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can guarantee this goes up by 2. No, we ran out of blocks. Yoink. We'll do cobblestone again. We'll paint out this full wall later. So. But yeah, that's getting boring. And I think I'm probably going to do that once I finish all this. Which this video will probably just come out today. Or probably early tomorrow. Because I'm recording this on a Friday. Probably gonna record what's it called? The new episode for Ark. It's funny because my friend thinks that game is buns. Which is valid. I did make a Reddit post, which I'll probably show up on. Actually, no, I won't show up on screen. Let me stop saying I'm gonna do stuff because I know dang well that I just want to make this video and put it out there. No, I didn't mean to do that. Something's crawling on my chest. I'm getting so distracted. I'm trying to do multiple things at once, people. It's hard. My brain can't go past the number 5. We'll collect all this wood. Probably need it for later. Let me organize this real quick. Teleport back to base. We need more regular wood. Yoink. I think we need one more. Then we teleport back to the villagers. Yeah, I'll probably do the Ark series. And I remember where I was now. But I guess we can talk about it here. So I've played Ark before already. I pretty much beat the whole story. I would say quite legit. Obviously I did it with mods. And I don't think there's any crazy mods. Which I just realized I put in the wrong spot. But mainly the mods that add dinosaurs. Nothing game changing. I kind of like playing games basically as vanilla as possible. And that goes with Minecraft as well. Now there was some like time speeding up when I was doing it legit. Which, I mean, this is an Elden Ring where like you oh, I defeated the boss and I use, you know, Susano as my summon. And you know, it's however you perceive it. And I guess your thought process on the game. But I did do some time speeding up because sometimes it's just what it is. In normal base Ark, you will probably have to sit AFK. And just like chillax and do stuff. Is that the right thing? There we go. I was getting so confused. With the normal server rates, like a dinosaur, like a baby hatching will probably be like an hour. I don't know about you. I keep doing that. I keep doing it because it's darker. And it's supposed to be this one. But to be honest with you, I don't got time for that. So I will have, I think I already have my, everything's already set up. Obviously they're adding new mobs. And I say mobs in reference to dinosaurs. Or prehistoric creatures every day. Into Ark because of the modded creatures, which is good. I'm glad they're doing that. But there's an underlying issue, people, that no one seems to want to talk about. Instant clickbait thumbnail. Bah, bah, bah. And that's the fact that all the dinosaurs, I'm just gonna say dinosaurs, I don't care. Actually I'll just say mobs. I don't know why I keep flip-flopping. Flip-flopping. Are robots. Now you're probably wondering, what? What do you mean? What do you mean robots? That makes no sense. For instance, in Minecraft, actually, I mean, this one makes a little bit more sense. I mean, I was about to cuss. It's Minecraft. There's probably no set pattern. You know, Thomas and Tara. You know what? I'll just go down there. I know I'm getting distracted. Who cares? This episode might be 4 hours long. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Tara? Tara? Did you kill her? Did I ever place Tara? Am I being schizophrenic? She might have died. Are you dying? No, you're full in health. What happened to her? What'd you do? What'd you do? That's crazy. One male. I mean, she's not on the minimap, if you can look. He's there. The two Dimetrodons are there. But she's gone. Oh! She escaped! Da 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 da. Tara, it's not safe out here. I was so scared for a second. Tara? Tara, it's not safe for you. Tara, quick. Quick, run! You know what's funny? It's like foreshadowing. If I remember that this happens when I'm editing, I will put that in there. That I mentioned. I was like, they can just leave out this thing. Which I will destroy. Also, I'm so used to Tara being so big because, like I said, I have a creative world of this exact world. Which is how I did the Lightmatico stuff. Look at her. She's sweepy. Actually, that's a good picture. If I remember, I'll take a screenshot. Actually, you know what? I said if I remember. Just take a screenshot. Silly. I forgot, we got so distracted. These guys are programmed just to walk around. I'm assuming they have the same programming as regular sheep. But obviously these guys have more animation. Like, we can tell that she's breathing. We can tell that he's breathing. You know, fancy stuff like that. I don't expect a lot. This is a Minecraft mod. When it comes to Ark, they have no excuse. Like, other than the fact that that game is probably like old. And the fact that it probably came out like really long ago. That's their only excuse. I don't like how the mobs function. They walk around like robots. They don't feel alive. They don't, you know, there's like a bunch of random mobs near each other. Like, we'll have a Triceratops next to a Parasaur, next to an Oviraptor, next to a Pelican,
next to a Therizinosaurus, next to some other dinosaur. I'm running out of names here. And I was also trying to list the ones that spawn on the beach. Which obviously there is cohabitation like in real life. And I'm pretty sure some dinosaurs cohabitated with each other, but they would just walk around in circles. Like, this is the beach, they'll just keep walking around this point. Now obviously they won't actually walk in circles, they'll do a half circle, stop, then do another half circle, and then like eventually they'll keep doing half circles to where they either end up over there, over there, over there, over there. It is ugly and annoying, and it's sad. Now I'm being very, like, I guess hateful, but somebody needs to. But they just don't feel real to me, and it makes me sad because I like Ark. Yes, the game runs like Jazz, which Jazz is the equivalent of, you know, dog water, which you already know what I mean by Jazz. But like, it's just that just ruins it for me, because I'm at no point where I'm looking at these dinosaurs and I'm like, wow, they're alive. And that's the whole point of the game. Like, I don't know if you know, well, we can talk about it here because I got all the time of the day. Ark is literally Noah's Ark. The world ended. For some random reason, they were like, we're just gonna send people up into the into space in these arcs. The best chances for humanity to get back and to survive the element is to replicate like harsh environments, and the science showed that, you know, bringing back dinosaurs allow that to be the best possibility. And also, respectfully, if you can survive in a dinosaur world, I'm pretty sure you're stronger than anybody, like, actually. So, like, would you rather a guy who can like who can barely place a phone call now be on your team, which I guess that's me, or would you rather have someone who's like hunted dinosaurs and, you know, lived and survived dinosaurs, and you guys are in a zombie apocalypse together? Respectfully, I'm going with the guy who fought off dinosaurs. Did I do it all? Oh no, let's look it over here. To be part of my team, because obviously he's got survival skills. Yeah, the guy who cooks, you know, he can probably cook up a mean steak, but right now we do not need steaks, because what's at stake? Let me stop. So that's my main complaint. They just don't feel alive, which could probably be just a you know, a design error on their part. Especially with the time that they made the game, you know, limitations of how the game functions and, you know, stuff like that. Or what I'm trying to say is, like, the code, like in the game's code, they have it set up that way. Now, do they think it's an issue? Probably not, mainly because no one else, see, I was about to cuss again, no one else talks about it. And maybe I'm just being too picky, but I feel like if I actually had to talk, like, I sat down with some of these art creators and be like, yo, do you think this is a good design? Or it'd be like, which would you prefer? 99% of the time, I bet they would go with the one they were like, oh, I want the dinosaurs to act like dinosaurs. Because at the moment, they're just walking bots. I know they have tech creatures, but the tech creatures are like, I mean, they might as well all be tech creatures the way they walk. I'm like Kanye hating on Drake. I hate the way that they walk. I hate the way that they talk. I hate the way that they dress. Like, it just ruins the immersion. And the reason why I can reasonably say this is because when we're watching dinosaur films, people either want really cool looking creatures, or they want, yo, this dinosaur's acting like an actual animal. Yes, obviously, the Jurassic franchise is, you know, can, I guess, be put in the category of a glorified movie monster. Like, that's what the hybrids are basically supposed to be looked at as. But like the T-Rex in the Rebirth, it's the same thing. It's moving around like an actual dinosaur. Which I know it's funny saying that because technically we don't know how dinosaurs work, but you would have to, that's like if I put a dog in a movie and the dog just like, well, actually, I feel like a dog would be a bad example there. I don't know. Like, actually, I know a good example. I'm gonna go back to the dog thing. My analogies are horrible, and I apologize. But like, if I had a chew toy in a, or I can't really think of an example. Pretty much, the T-Rex is like, yo, back to the rebirth stuff. The T-Rex is like, yo, this is a weird looking yellow object. What is that? And then when he realized, like, oh, Jazz, there's humans, because I'm pretty sure the dinosaur T-Rex knows what a human is, or he just knows it as food. He was like, I'm gonna go play with the giant ball, giant boat, and he goes and plays with the giant boat. Now, obviously, after he realized, like, wait a minute, these are like humans, or like these are things I can eat. Then he tries to, like, you know, kill them, which kill might be a little harsh, but we're like an hour in this video. None of the YouTubers, no YouTube bots are watching this far. You know, he was like, oh, well, these are actually humans. I need to eat. Which, I mean, he doesn't really need to eat. He's playing with his food. Like, if he was really hungry, he'd be like, like, they would die. But yeah, like, that is a realistic thing. Like, they feel like animals. If you put a creature in a film and it does something that is not like what an animal would do, you would be like, what? Like, if I put I keep saying, you know what? I'll do a buffalo. If I put a buffalo in a movie and he goes and turns on the TV, I'm gonna be so lost. I thought we were watching a movie about the killer buffalo. Why is he going to turn on a TV? That might be a horrible analogy, but only real ones will get this far into this video. So, you know, it won't matter. No one can call me out for my analogies. Because no one gets this far. Hashtag sad. But I digress. That's my issue with Ark. It's pretty much the same thing. They don't act like animals, and I know people can agree with me. Yet I say people could agree with me, but no one else is also saying anything about this. Mr. Enderman, because it's still in the game, and it's been in the game for a while, and no one seems to care. I care, but no one else does. So, yeah, it's just a weird thing. Obviously, I'm still gonna play the series because that was the most voted. I think we got 10 votes on that, so in comparison to 17, so people do want to see it. But you know, just have that in mind, people. Spread the word. Ooh, excuse me, I burped. Spread the word, people. So, and I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, some of the Ark creatures were like really ugly. Also, back to the, you know, them moving around like robots. I did put the Reddit post out there, which I'm hopefully gonna get this far into the video to where I actually edit the actual video. Also, why is this missing? I feel like that's supposed to be there. I'm down to pay somebody a decent amount of money to make a mod that changes that. And I have a feeling that is possible because, if I'm not mistaken, which I normally am, someone made a mod called The Hunted, which had it to where instead of actually, you know, beating the dinosaurs up, I guess that's what a lot of people don't like, which also, you know, that's its own can of worms. I can understand if you didn't like knocking the dinosaurs out, and then like taming them, because it's like, it was a repetitive thing. But I think some of the dinosaurs, they decided to change them up because people were like, oh, well, I don't like beating up my dinosaur, and now it's my pet. I can remove myself from that reality of knowing that this thing is not real. And I know I'm saying that, but then I'm also like, guys, the dinosaurs aren't moving like dinosaurs. But I feel like those are different. If they're not different, well then I guess I'll shut up. But respectfully, one of those hit harder than the other. You know, and in my defense, You're not hitting a dinosaur, you're hitting a robot because they don't walk around normally. Anywho, I'm getting patriotic. Are we good to go up? We are. I think pretty much, I mean, we're getting to the point where we don't need to do this anymore. And we're almost done with the building. Put that lantern right here. Bunny. Oh, it's saying that. Okay. We're just gonna leave that there. Screw you. We'll put this right there, this right there, this right there, that right there, that right there. Well, then we'll harvest it. That's not supposed to be there. Who cares? That's not supposed to be there. Who cares? I guess we can fill that out. Yoink. Yoink, yoink. Alright, we're pretty sure we're good here. We can go up another floor. Config up. There we go. Oh, this is the room decor. I didn't realize. My bad. We're not doing that. It's gonna take forever. So yeah, that's my thought process on that. You know, I guess it got a little political in here, but you know, sometimes it's gotta get political, people. It's gotta. Someone has to take a stand. You know what I'm saying? I have to fight for my dinosaur rights. As a dinosaur lover, I am. To be honest with you, if I didn't, who would I be if I did not? You know what I'm saying? Could I live with myself? Would I be able to wake up in the morning thinking like, dang, I didn't defend my dinosaur rights? I know this is a weird thing to rabble on about, but I'm also like getting slightly tired, even though I slept for 12 hours. But switching over to night schedule is very hard. You do not know what I have to go through, people. I'm just gonna turn this on. I don't know why I didn't have it on anyway. That looks good. We'll destroy these. These la vida. Also, I'll turn off the fan, which I might turn that on. We already have the noise reduction. And I have the door closed. Ooh, let me turn on the fan. Whew, it was getting hot in here. You know, let me drink some. Actually, you know what? That's got like weird particles in it. I really hate Monster. It was, well, let me try and drink. Some of the Monster drinks are really good. And I know he's like, wow, this guy drinks Monster? This guy's weird. I have a crippling addiction to energy drinks. And nothing's gonna stop me until my heart dies. So, which is what it is. I'm like that old lady who drank Dr. Pepper. She kept doing it until she was like 40. 40,000 years old. That wasn't like an example of age there, but you know, who cares? That's how I am with energy drinks. But I'm very picky when it comes to energy drinks. You know what? Let me put these lanterns down. It is dark. Yoink, yoink, yoink. There we go. Back to you. Is there nothing there? There is nothing there. No. Actually, let me just build up. I don't know why I'm making this so difficult. Build these right there. But yeah, so there's some of them like they have the residue left over. That is nasty. That is nasty. And to be honest with you, I just have a crippling addiction to anything that's like carbonated. Like, I don't know if I've mentioned this in the past videos. I hate, and I mean hate, water. Now everyone's gonna be like, oh, what do you mean you hate water? We need that to live. We need water to live. I don't know. I don't know why. It just doesn't hit the same for me. It tastes bland, which I know it's, I mean, it's water. Of course it's gonna taste bland. But it just does. And I don't know why it does. Can it taste better? Come on now. Like, get with the program, But, yeah, so I had a monster. And it now had residue left over in it, which makes me sad. Because why is there residue in my monster drink? I also have a mini fridge in my room. Because I used to have siblings. And they used to take my drinks if I didn't have it in my mini fridge. Which technically they still took it when it was in my mini fridge. But that's besides the point, people. It was about sending a message. That's what this channel is for. It's to open up your eyes. To have you realize the world is not what it seems. We definitely need way more lanterns. Which, actually, before I was about to place those guys, which I need to fix this. Watch, I'm about to place this and he'll be like, actually place these. I built this like, did I build this? I did it this morning. See, look, that's hard. I did this morning. There you go. I did this morning. Say that 5 times. I did it this morning. Well, the room's coming together other than the leaky roof. Are we good on that side? Are we good on that side? Those got to go. Do we have? No, we do not. No. My name's Patrick. Yoink. There we go. I mean, everything's pretty much done. If anything, this is be an hour and whatever long video. AKA 30 minutes. What is supposed to be? I knew it! Okay, this is fine. I was right about the spruce. I'm probably... Actually, no, it's whatever. This might linger on to 2 hours. Mainly just because I have to set up the water stuff. Which is not that hard. It's just time consuming. There we go. All right. And then these. Break. And that is wood. That's whatever. Break it. I know I just kind of went hush for a second. Trying to lock in. I also actually I don't know. I like doing redstone stuff. But there's a lot of stuff that like I mean it'd just be for extra work. Which stay with me now. I'm stopped. I'm so like brain gone. I'm like brain rot, but like not in the normal sense of brain rot, people. I am long gone. No silver. Also say a lot. What is the fixation with saying Is it, do I say because I know that that is a filler word? Or is it like how like Japanese people say, like they'll continue with like, if someone's talking, they'll say, or like they'll make sound effects. See, again. They'll make sound effects to show that they are still listening. Because I was gonna say again. Let me just think before I speak. People in America. Actually, let me do the British tech. British tech. The reason why I believe people do is because they don't have anything to say that they know of at the moment. so they simply just rabble on whatever is on their brain. For instance, as an American talking to another American, if I'm speaking to you and I go on to this long rabble about what I'm talking about, how would I know that you're still listening? I, as an American, will simply just stand there and listen, because I'm listening to you. That's how that works. See, I was gonna do what a fool. But I think in the Japanese culture, they have filler words that are not because is usually used in regards to not knowing what to say next. See, look, again, but it's because I went back to the British. I mean, I went off the British back to American. But, see, Bud is trying to. I'm so sorry. I'm probably like horrible to watch. I know some little kids are probably watching me. And they're like, this guy's funny. But like, to be honest with you, kid, please stay in school. And I respectfully, I this might be boring. You know, Uncle Naya is coming out again with some boring information. You need to read the dictionary. And this isn't a diss towards you. I just don't want you to end up like me. I barely know any words, and I can't say a coherent sentence. Now, there might be a way I can fix this issue. Which low-key I might invest in. Maybe talking to the camera or talking to you guys will get it better. But, see, look, I'm about to lose it. I wonder if there is a way to fix that. I guess it's just speaking and reading. See, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like there's something wrong with my brain, which I talked about beforehand. See, look again. Let me not say Let me try to focus really hard and not say that word. What word? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what word that I would be speaking of. But we're pretty much done with this building. I'm trying really hard not to say that word. You know what? I'm just gonna go outside. Instant transmission. Yoink. There's the locals. Are you on the roof? That's a scary. Die. God dang it! I just realized I said it. What the? Let me stop. I said again. I'm a horrible human. We gotta replace that, by the way. I just realized that. I was gonna say the word again. I forgot why I went up here, and I remember now. This will go over yonder on yonder spear. Move, tree. Also, for some reason, Lightmatica removes the bridging mod. And I'm not saying like it takes it out of the game. I'm just saying that it is not allowing me to bridge. Like, look. I had to do it the old-fashioned way. What the heck was that? It's the demons! I'll fall asleep when I want. Oop. They're coming after my soul. Guess what? I got pure American steel. Oop. I got no ammo. Reload. Oop, is that fly messing with that guy? Ooh, bars. He's coming in. I did add that mod to where they're one shot. We don't really need Elytra stuff, which that's in regards to them dropping the membrane stuff. See, I said again. I'm going to lose it. Because he used the phantom membrane to get Elytra well, yeah, to fix the Elytra. There we go. Words, people, they're hard. That's it. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Now we have to do this. Which we have a bunch of wood still left over. So we shall turn these all Into trapdoors. Yes. More. More! Actually. Instant crafting is on. What does that even mean? Also, we have the furniture mods now. So technically, we can replace that table. Bam! We are situated. Oop, wrong thing. Sir, we're in not a cave. Why is it playing such ominous music? Oh my god, it's like I'm fumbling hard right now. Pull it open. Place. Close. Pull it open. Close. Pull it open. Close. Pull it open. Alright, we don't need to repeat everything. I got it all situated. Alright. So, we need soul sand. Soul sand goes right here. Water goes up. Splam. Ooh, excuse me. Well, we don't need this anymore. Other than, I guess these filler blocks. Yes, I know I'm saying at this point. I don't care anymore. I don't care that I'm weaker than Kakarot. Oh, wrong way. Also, this is not the same trapdoor, but to be honest with you, stay with me, other villagers. Who cares? We can't do this one, though. Wahaha. And we can't do this one. Why is this here? I think it's to help blend everything together. Do we have any lanterns? No. Do we have any iron? We do. Turn you into yonder spears. Which, to be honest with you, gonna be keep it a buck, keep it a buck, keep it a buck. 50. Ooh, we have lanterns right there. I like combining my filler words together, as you can see. Because what is yonder spear? Because someone look that up right now. You don't know what that is, because I don't know what that is. It actually might mean something, but yonder would be. See, I asked the big questions. Yonder would be the equivalent of like, oh, it's over there. I wonder why people say yonder. I guess we can look that up. And I say we as in like me after I finished this episode. Also, I'm probably just gonna leave those in a roof. I don't care if they look weird. Freak out. Yeah, like, so I say yonder spear because like I think spear sounds funny. I don't know. I really don't know. We're getting distracted. Back upstairs. Teleport. We need a bucket of water. Which, do we have more iron? We do. I need to make another infinite water source over here. So, open up the map. Teleport. Oh my goodness. Teleport back to the base. Walk over here. I guess I can do it right here. Whoa. Now we have infinite water. So this one, yoink. Okay, well it just took forever for me to place that. I'm not bad, I swear. There you go. So that's how we get down here fast, and we just have to crouch. The reason why this is here, because the villagers most definitely are gonna walk into this, and then never get back down. Go back upstairs. I know we have to have. I know I'm moving a bunch. Ooh, I do apologize if you heard any of that noise. Soul sand. We just need the one. It's making noise. We're beating it up. Oh. I guess we can do this.
Oh, he's outside. Who cares? Make signs. Sure, we need stick. Inventory's all messed up and dirty. Where is... I was about to say, you telling me I can't make signs? I think we just need it for this one, yeah. There we go. Then we shovel soul sand. And we climb up the old-fashioned way. Which technically we could just do that like that. But we're bougie now. Alright, remember. Well, actually, I think it will glow. Perfect. So we just keep doing that. Until we get a column. Also, it's making such weird noise and it makes it seem like there's somebody in my house. Which I will probably grab my... Okay, yeah, it's just this. It just sounds so weird. I think we're missing a block. Yoink. Jump back down. Crawl. Crouch up. Oh no, we're good. Oh, I think that's it. We did it! Ta-da! So if we ever need to go back up, and it launches up. Perfect! I'm also going to replace this all with trapdoors, which we can do that. Nope. No. So it doesn't look random. We definitely need to change that up. But other than that, what is this? I think I can put 2 and 2 together on what everything else needs to go. Actually, you know what? Let me... How much time we got in this thing? Dang, we're about to hit on 2 hours. I wasn't camping. Yoink. Alright, eat all this. Eat your vegetables. What do we need? How about we shove everything in here? Organize. Let's go downstairs. We know this works now. That's whatever. We need you. We can get you guys. I think we can make you guys now. Am I doing something wrong? Do we need sticks? How do we make this stuff? Is it over here? It is. Oh. I had a feeling it was those, but I wasn't putting 2 and 2 together. Perfect. We need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is done. Smithing table. Do we have iron still? Yes, we do. We can make that real quick. Smithing table. Bang. For a villager, we need to cook you. Dang, that's like mad expensive. Beds are fine. The mural's fine. We need you, which actually I just realized. Actually, we can use this. Yoink. Let's go up here. We have to have stuff in here. Composter, do we need... I don't know. Maybe you know we're gonna have beds. Actually, there's nothing in here that's valuable. Other than that, I guess. Okay, teleport. We have to have some type of clay. Now I'm walking in, people. I'm walking in. Where is... There it is. Oh, it's crafting table and leather. Leather. Making a crafting table and a crafting table is like Googling Google. Dang, I don't think we need that actually. Shove you in there. Oh, we already had one. A Shilly Billy. Do I have any clay actually? I must have clay. Oh, we have a bunch of clay. Quick! Perfect, all our stuff is cooked. Well, that is going ham. What else do we need? Oh, a fletching table. Fletch. Perfect, I think we have that. What weird crafting recipes. Actually, does this do anything? Okay, I know there's a mod I can add, but since I have guns, I really don't. Since I have a pure American spirit, we don't really need to use ammo. I mean arrows. I think. Oh, actually, I just realized. It should be right there then. We didn't need that. That is fine, that is fine. I think that's it. So, we can actually get rid of this now. Schematics. Remove. Bang. Looks sad and empty, but who cares? We have this one, which we can place over here. Now we just have to get the really big one. Shut that off. Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. I guess I'm showing you all the posters if you have never seen them. Maybe it's right here. I wish there was an easy way. There we go. And it's in the right spot. Perfect. Is there anything up here? It's too late now. I guess not. I mean, yeah, this is it. This is what the room looks like. I guess we can go outside. But before we go outside, check that out. Let's see what kind of fossils we got. Perfect, as I was hoping for. We have you guys. And we have Mosasaur, which I believe is the first time us getting Mosasaur. That's cool. Sarcosuchus. To be honest, I totally forgot you were in the game. Wow, Megalinura. Oh, that's the sea scorpion, actually. Whoa, we're getting so much dinosaur DNA. Some of these things I haven't seen before, so. Shove you on there. Wow, another Mosasaur. First Sarcosuchus. That's good, that's good. Also, even in my old series, I have never actually fully made all these guys. Well, we got a Gastornis. We get another one. Perfect. That's crazy. We have 2 Gastornises, so we can do that. I'm looking for a dodo bird, but we need tar fossils. Which technically, I mean, there is tar pits over yonder in the yonder spear, and we do have buckets. Let's go steal some tar. And teleport. I was trying to see if I actually had one to teleport to the laboratory, but I do not. What happens if I place this in there? Nope, I can't. Bang, we got 12 tar fossils. Let's see what that gives us. Whoa, broken skeleton. And we have a stone tablet. Nope. Nope. Perfect. Dilophosaurus. And that's it for our dino DNA. Bunch of junk. Whoa, tar fossil. Perfect. Which sucks because
It's whatever. A lot of things suck, people. No pause. Also, you're gonna be really happy about what we're gonna put here, but we'll do that next episode. Yoink. We'll shove that right there. Actually, to be honest, I think that's pretty much it. We don't have to do anything. Actually, wait. I said I was gonna show the outside. Oop. Let's go outside and actually let's get in the helicopter, which should be doing good on fuel anyway. Alright, so technically I don't think the outside is completely done, but we can fix that later. Like, that's gonna be covered up in green. I also didn't do the support structures, which I can do that later, but they're supposed to connect so it looks fine. I didn't continue that up, so that gets continued up. I also think I changed this entirely, and I didn't finish this off, so it looks kind of janky, but everything else, once it comes together, it'll look way better. I already just like this way better. It fits. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this episode. And it was a bunch of me rambling and building, but hey, you know, I don't know if you expected me to do anything other than that. And I know there was no dinosaurs. Actually, no, there was Tara. She escaped. I guess we can go say hi to Steve before we leave. Ooh, my bars are free. Ooh, where can he be? Ooh, there's Rocket. There's Steve. Do we not have another Proceratosaurus? That's what we need. Ooh, I'm still going with the bars. These are free. I'm stop. A free shortage of bars. Do we have Taco? No, we have Taco. No, we don't have Steve Saurus. We're lacking on the Steve department. I guess we can place this. Whoa. Oh, I totally forgot there's other creatures for these guys. There's one of the Gastornises. Dodo bird. That's what I really want. If we get Dono DNA from these guys, we're making a Dodo bird. Oh, also I just realized. These guys. Whoa, back to life. I guess we're gonna place that in the next episode. Yes, I'm teasing. Ooh, nothing. That sucks. Come on, don't fail me now. We got 2 chances. Fuzzy dice, people. Fuzzy dice. Ooh, what? A panda? Are you for real? I really thought we had something. I can go get a panda in real life. Man, that is sad. That makes me sad. I'm so sad. Megalania. I was about to say Megalania. We'll try with this one. Come on, one more last chance, and that'll be it. We're closer to 2-hour mark anyway. Bruh. We got robbed, or as my sister would like to say. I'm just playing. We're not gonna say what my sister was gonna say. It's not family friendly. I'm gonna have to go back and fix my inventory up. It's all destroyed. But I guess we can go downstairs and end the video. Get out of here. Yoink. Actually, we still got like 5-ish minutes. Let's go steal the locals. Bzz. Bzz. Why is it making it seem like I've never been over here? I think it's because it's a one skull. Bang! 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 I'm up. I can't pick you up. Somebody's walking around. And it's mad laggy. I'm gonna be living in life of freedom and tranquility. Teleport. Also, this green is nice. It's a nice color green. Are you a child? No, you're a human. So Lord, how much time we have? Ooh, 3 minutes. I'm pretty sure I've edited a bunch down, so technically it's not going to be up to 2 hours. Also, I just teleported back to where I just was. The locals are over here. Oh, perfect. Yoink. Teleport, bang. Alright, everyone else can chill out here. Everyone get your job. What? Do I have a book on me? I'll be back. Base. Teleport back to the villagers. What a good roll. Perfect. We'll have them locked. Alright. Also, I just realized we could have done this. We didn't have to waste levels beforehand. But that'll be it for this video. I know this is longer than normal, but hey, that's what it is. Mr. Mendy. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Are these all Mr. Mendy? We're not gonna do that. You know, one of those is pretty much 2 hours and I rambled about nothing. But hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is at the end of the day. So, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'm pretty sure I already just said that. But, just in case you weren't listening. Yeah. I am very tired even though it's only about to be 9. It sucks for me. So yeah. Whoa. But probably gonna end things here. Like and subscribe more content like this. Pretty sure I said it for the 3rd time. I shall see you in the future. Have a majestic day.